Welcome to the Mojave, where there's rain and wind. This is gonna be so good. Get out my bread. I can't let it hold. Ah! No! No, it's fine. It just got me outside. They call this a peanut butter frosting sandwich. We got some trail magic. Some awesome person set water and Gatorade and Powerade out for everyone. Super cool.
Just brings me a little older.
I know. Some awesome people in this world. Hello. What that tent was is that was a group of people, and so they just set up and they just did this weekend only, and they're just cooking hot dogs and food for all the PCT hikers, which is great. I mean, they're awesome. They were so nice, gave me so much food. I am so full right now, but it's gonna give us some energy to do maybe some night hiking tonight, so that'll be good. We got some operations going on here.
No wonder the flow was like really slow. Gosh.
Ew.
Seriously? I don't get it.
Leaving luxury. But we're happy to get back on the trail for sure.
In the conversion.
So here we are at a Carl's Jr. killing 2 hours before our next bus. Yes, we may end up getting drinks, but we're here for a while, so that's cool.
Get it somewhere. I guess they didn't test it the first time or whatever. So I'm not sure wherever their water supply.
Just dropped off at Inyokern, and you could say it's booming little town. Yeah.
You want something to eat?
Yes, let's get some lunch. Sounds good to me. How is it? We got fries and I got fish and chips.
I want to film.
Yum. Good stuff. I'm already devouring. There's Mom!
Back of me again.
Alright, hello YouTube world. So today is day 23 of backpacking, where we actually hike, not including the 0 days that we took. So it's going good. Yeah, it's going great. A little soreness, especially today. Mom and I did some night hiking. Here we are, ready to do some night hike. I got my headlamp and putting away my sunglasses because it's getting real, folks. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been wanting to night hike in so long, and it looks like we'll be doing it now, tonight. So excited, and the scenery obviously is gorgeous. I mean, oh my gosh, isn't it beautiful? Last night, which was so fun. We only did 5 miles, but it was so fun. We saw so much wildlife. I don't want to. Don't. Don't move him, okay? Look at that dude.
Oh, he was trusting.
Don't shoot. See how close I have to get though? We saw little big millipedes, really creepy spiders, which I did not film. Yeah. Look at this guy. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's cute. That's why we don't cowboy camp, and people are like, cowboy camping is awesome, and I'm like, good, I'm glad you think it's awesome, but I could not do it. I could not. That freaks me out. Cause you know how I love bugs. I did like a 10-minute rant on it. You know that video that I was ranting about, you know that one, the flies and the ants. Oh yeah, you know that. So anyways, yeah, here we are. Our gorgeous camp. I think I filmed a little bit of it, but there's Mom again. What's she doing now? Brushing her teeth? All right. We got a ridge. There's the sun. Yeah, we got the ridge. We've got ridge 360 views. I'm telling you, it's windy for sure, but hey, that's fine because it's gonna be windy and that's cool. At least we have a breeze. It's air conditioning, right? At least it wasn't like we had the worst wind in the Mojave. It was like we had these gusts. It was like a 50-mile-per-hour base wind, and then the gust was like 75. So our tent got so thrashed. Let me show you the hole. We got a hole. We set up underneath a bush to block the wind, and we got it kept hitting the branch, so we got a little hole. But I guess hopefully we don't get rain, because this side over here, it like we have rocks on it now, but like the stake came up, and then this whole side of the tent was flapping. So yeah, it was a horrible night. And sand was blowing in, and yeah, but it was alright. I mean, I just hope that doesn't happen again, for sure. So anyways, whoa, as I fall backwards on you. Yeah, but today I'm a little more tired, a little sore, which is fine. It's expected. I thought I was getting a little stronger, but maybe that wasn't quite right. I always think that I'm getting stronger, and then it comes back and it's like, no, you're not getting stronger. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. But yesterday was a situation too because we took a bunch of buses. It took all day to travel. We left at like 11. We had an amazing breakfast. The hotel breakfast is always awesome after a 0 day. You know, we were both anxious to get back on the trail, so we had an awesome breakfast. I had a waffle, scrambled eggs, and a sausage. It was so good. Oh, amazing. But again, it's so nice to get back on the trail. So we bus hopped since 11:30-ish, I don't know. We bus hopped. We had this gap in between. We were dropped off at this tiny little town of Inyokern. We were waiting for the bus for like, I don't know, how long was that, like 4 hours or something? So that was an experience. We just kind of sat in this little adorable restaurant. We got like, I got fish and chips, my mom got pastrami, and we got fries and ice cream sundaes, which that was good, but we were both so itching to be back on the trail like by then, so yeah. Gonna catch our bus. This is the last bus before we get to go hiking. Woo! Do a little night hiking, perhaps. We'll see. And I have a story about that last bus. That guy was a crazy maniac bus driver. We don't usually take buses, so it was all kind of new to us. But you know, you expect buses to go a little slower than the average car, you know, because they're supposed to be safe. And you know, you don't want to frighten your passengers because then you could get bad ratings, right? Isn't that how buses work? I don't know. Maybe that's not how they work. Because I don't take buses. I take my little red Fiat, you know. Anyways, so we get on this bus, and then the way it works is, you guys probably know, but you know, you get on the bus and then you put your money in the little thing. Usually it's right there. Sometimes you hand it to the person. It's very rare, but like, you know, whatever. So my mom is trying to hand him the money, and he's like, the machine is behind you. And she's like, oh, okay. So we put the money in the machine. Whatever, that's fine. We sit down. And then we're driving along, and the bus smells really bad, by the way, but you know, that's a different story entirely. And so we're driving, and you know, we're getting up there, we're getting to Walker Pass, which is where he was going to be dropping us off. So we're getting into the mountains. We're like on this little 2-lane highway, and we're passing a car and a tent trailer. And I'm just thinking, I'm seeing us pass, and I'm not really sitting next to the window, so I don't really know what's going on. And so I just think, oh, well, maybe oncoming traffic has its own road. You know how that sometimes happens. But no, because suddenly he gets into the right lane super quick, like he just swerves in, and a car zooms by in the opposite direction. And I'm like, so we were inches from getting killed. That's great. They're probably in, you know, worse situation than we were. But I'm like, you're a bus driver. You're driving a bus, okay, bro? Can we just talk about that for a second? But, and then, so we finally get there, and we're, Nemo and me and Mom were getting off at Walker Pass, and so he pulls up to the stop, and there are some backpackers getting onto the bus as well, and, so Nemo's like, oh, is this our spot? Oh, no, it's not. And he just like goes to space, he's like, yes, it is, now get off. And we're like, oh my gosh, okay. So we run off the bus, and then I leave my phone behind, so I'm like looking back, and I'm like, oh shoot. And then the bus driver's like telling the backpackers not to get on until we all get off, and so I'm feeling bad. I run back to get my phone. Yeah, it was interesting. Mom is having trouble buckling her belt. Owens Peak segment. Okay, this guy's a little bit hardcore, and then he said he does 60 miles. Today was hard. We had a lot of climbs. I say the PCT is like the Pacific Crest Trail, and home of the world's longest switchbacks. So we were literally on this one switchback, and we're like, if we keep going, we're gonna hit the other trail that we took. So it was interesting. It was an interesting day. A lot of climbing for sure, but yeah. Anyways, well, that's pretty much the last couple of days, and yeah, so all right, good night, guys. We're going to bed. Mom's over there washing up.
get closer, how velvety soft it is.
We have here a classic bologna and single cheese burrito with mustard. Pretty good. Yeah. So we heard a crash, and apparently one of these branches just like totally fell off. So yeah, another reason why you shouldn't be camping under these trees.